concept of temporary art in vacant storefronts is an international phenomenon that was a direct response to the new economy. The goal within FLUX is to continue to grow this movement and recharge downtown Scottsdale, bring new energy, new life, new pedestrians to the downtown Scottsdale area from the greater Phoenix area.
It's not just like a series of bronze sculptures that are lining the street, but it's architectural in nature, it's performance in nature, it's temporary, intentionally temporary in nature. I think it ended up looking kind of like or maybe even like a whimsical kind of childhood fantasy, like that I would want to have as my playset or my bedroom as a kid.
That's a big plus, the fact that you're kind of out there and you're seeing people looking at your work and seeing how they respond and what they're curious about. That's something that you don't normally get in a gallery atmosphere.
They're interacting with the sculptures in a completely different way than they ever would. Here you went from these empty vacant storefronts and all of a sudden the space is activated, and so people were stopping and looking and walking down the corridor that they wouldn't have before.
That's what artists do, is they take things that no one else wants or no one else is using and they make it cooler and better and more interesting. Everyone's going through like hard times. This would be a great opportunity if I cram all the bears in there and have say bear with us. Hey, we all feel trapped right now, but if you take a step back and you look at us all together, we look pretty awesome.
And it was really nice to be able to engage with the public in a dialogue and engage with certain people on a regular basis. So once the vote was finished over there, then I moved it into this space, and there's a video projection that shows behind it. It goes into Cleo, who actually is harvesting the lemons out of the ocean.
I did several things, one of which was to knit a banner that reads "This much I know to be true," and that statement comes from knowing a place through physical interaction with it, as well as talking with people. So I also went around and either used cards for people to write on, or an audio recorder to collect people's stories about their experiences of living in Scottsdale in celebration for its 60th anniversary. I also made a trek down Scottsdale Road, and it was about 26 miles long, and while I was walking the length over 4 days, I was also collecting visual images from which I made collages that are seen along the wall over there. This space was open every Thursday for a duration of about 2 months, and people could come in during the art walk and interact with me as I was spinning on my spinning wheel, creating yarn. The arts are very important to Scottsdale, and so having a project like FLUX is a great way to really showcase the talent that is local that people otherwise might not be aware of.